One Friday afternoon, around 4:30 p.m., my boss looked me straight in the eye and said, "Pack your things and leave. You're fired." My world collapsed in seconds. But what happened the following Monday morning will forever prove that when God steps in, no man can stop you. It was the end of the week, and I was looking forward to going home to rest. Suddenly, I got an email. "Report to my office immediately." My heart sank. I walked in and saw my boss with a cold expression. Without even allowing me to sit, she said, "We no longer need your services. You're done here." Just like that? For no reason? I froze. My hands were shaking. I asked, what did I do wrong? But she ignored me and handed me a dismissal letter. Feeling embarrassed in front of my colleagues, I packed my belongings into a small box. Some whispered, some avoided eye contact, and others smirked. I felt like trash thrown out on the street. That night, I cried myself to sleep. I had bills waiting to be paid, a family depending on me, and not a single backup plan. I asked God, why would you let this happen to me? How can I be fired for no reason? The weekend was a nightmare for me. I couldn't eat. Every knock on the door made my heart race because I feared it was my landlord coming to ask for his rent. My phone buzzed with messages I couldn't respond to. But on Saturday night, something in me broke. I went on my knees and prayed like never before. I told God, if man has rejected me, then only you can lift me. Please, show me that you are still with me. On Sunday, I fasted, not because I was holy, but because I had no appetite. I read Psalm 75, verse 7 over and over. It is God who judges. He brings one down. He exalts another. I held on to those words with tears in my eyes. Early Monday morning, my phone rang. It was an unknown number. I almost didn't answer because I was too drained. But when I picked up, the voice on the other end said, "We'd like you to come in for a meeting at the head office." With trembling hands, I was confused, but I still went. To my shock, they told me my name had been recommended for a leadership role. I thought it was a prank. The person who fired me had been dismissed for misconduct and misuse of funds. I was surprised to hear this. I just couldn't believe it. No wonder she felt I was always a threat to her. Our board of directors needed someone trustworthy to step into her position immediately. I still couldn't believe it. On Friday, I was humiliated and jobless. By Monday, I was sitting in the very office where my boss once sat, promoted by the same company that threw me out. Today, I manage a team of people who once saw me as nothing. I walk through those halls with my head held high, not because I am powerful, but because God is faithful. This is why I tell people, man's rejection is God's redirection. I was fired on Friday, but promoted on Monday. If you're going through rejection, don't give up. The God who turned my shame into glory in just 3 days can do it for you too. Please like, share, and subscribe so more people can be encouraged by testimonies of God's power.